This is part 2 of ranking and predicting the top 10 college football games of week 1. At number 5, we got Georgia Tech in Colorado on Friday night. This will be a really intriguing game. I'm really high on Georgia Tech this year. I have them in my preseason top 25. They return Haynes King. They should probably have a dynamic offense this year. Their defense should be good, but they go on the road to a Colorado team who this will be their first game post Shedeur Sanders and Travis Hunter. So it'll be interesting to see what Deion's team does in week 1. They just named Caden Salter the quarterback, who I think has a lot of potential, but he has a pretty low floor at the same time. So it'll be interesting to see what he does. But that'll be a tough environment for Georgia Tech to go into. I have this game as a toss-up, but I think Georgia Tech wins on a game-winning field goal, 27-24. At number 4, at the exact same time on Friday night as Georgia Tech, Colorado, we got Auburn and Baylor. This is another really intriguing game to me, which is also a toss-up. I think Baylor will be a little better this year. I have them in my preseason top 25 as well. I think they'll at least be more consistently good than Auburn does, but I think Auburn has higher potential than Baylor. With all the talent they have, they brought in a top 10 high school and transfer class this offseason. So if Auburn can play their A game, I think Auburn wins this game, but I think Baylor just might be a little better on average. Not sure about Jackson Arnold yet. I trust Sawyer Robertson a lot more than Arnold, and so I'm going to go Baylor in a close one. I'll go 27-24 with this game also. Then I think there's a pretty consensus top 3 games this weekend. There are 3 top 10 matchups, and we'll start with number 6 Notre Dame at number 10 Miami. This will also be a really interesting and fun game to watch. I'm really high on Notre Dame's roster everywhere outside of quarterback. CJ Carr could be good, but he just has a lot of question marks, like whether he will be good. We haven't really seen much of him. And then Miami is really interesting too, post Cam Ward. I don't think their offense will be quite as good this year, but their defense will definitely improve from a year ago. So I think overall they'll be about as good as a year ago, but it's probably going to look a lot different. Although I do think Notre Dame will be the better team this year, I do have Miami winning this week 1 game at home. At number 2, another battle of top 10 teams that is going on Saturday night primetime this weekend. We got LSU at Clemson, Battle of the Tigers, Battle of the Death Valleys. This is also going to be a really fun game to watch. Both offenses are going to be really good. I think this could be a shootout. I think both teams have better offenses than defense, but I'm a little higher on Clemson than most people and a little lower on LSU than most people. And combine that with the fact that it's at Clemson and Clemson has a little more continuity to start the season. I do have Clemson winning this, and I think they actually win by double digits. And then number 1, how could you not go with Texas and Ohio State? I mean, it should be a number 1 versus number 2 matchup to start the season. You got Arch Manning, you got Julian Sain, you got so much talent around both of them on both sides of the ball. I think these are the 2 biggest national title contenders entering the season. We could see a rematch, definitely in the playoff and maybe even the national championship.